Hey there! So we are going to start reviewing campgrounds, and this is our first campground review that we're going to do. We've missed several of them because we just thought of this idea a third of a way into our trip. So let's start with where we are. We are in Lemon Cove RV Resort in Lemon Cove, California. So it's a great little campground. We'll start with the positives. Number one positive to this place is its location. You're right on the main road that goes right into Sequoia National Park. You're about 30 minutes from the entrance to Sequoia. Tomorrow we're gonna head into Kings Canyon. It's about an hour to the entrance of Kings Canyon. Not a lot going on in Lemon Cove, but to the east of us we have Three Rivers, which is a little town with some restaurants and things like that. And then there's a fairly major town called Visalia, just to the west of us. We went to church there yesterday, had lunch there. We're gonna go in today and do some mini golf and go-karts. So these are the restrooms here at Lemon Cove. Pretty standard campground restrooms. Not too bad, nothing fancy. Showers, clean. Just kind of what you would expect in a campground bathroom. Good thing about the campground, which I thought was going to be a bad thing, but it actually turned out really well, is they have good Wi-Fi. I work remotely, so if you're watching this and you're somebody that needs to work remotely, I will tell you that I have to do about 2 to 3 hour Zoom calls every day, and I've been able to do those every morning on the Wi-Fi. We were also able to stream a movie. When we got here, they said they were having problems with their internet, so I was a little concerned. But it's all been great. Now we are close to the office, so I don't know if that makes a difference with the different campsites, but where we are in our site, we're having pretty good Wi-Fi. They have those Wi-Fi things.
That helps us get really good Wi-Fi. So they said that it's like on and off, but I think that's really helping because we've had really good Wi-Fi.
That's true, so good point. So our site, again, we're kind of one of the ones closer to the office. Our site is really, really unlevel. Probably one of the most unlevel sites we've been in since we started on this trip. But I don't think that's all of them. As we walk around the campground, most of them look pretty decent. Two things I was frustrated about with this campground. One, it was when we came in about 85 degrees here, and I booked the campsite because the website advertises a very refreshing swimming pool. Well, it turns out that's a seasonal swimming pool, and it doesn't say that anywhere on the website. I did suggest that they make that change and make it very clear on their website when the pool is open and when it's not. So when we showed up at 80 plus degrees and we're excited about going swimming, and the swimming pool is not open. The other thing that was frustrating with this campground is I had a great experience as far as it was easy to book. I just got online, I was able to book it. I even made a change to our reservation and changed the dates by one day, and all of that, it was pretty simple to do. However, they're not real responsive by telephone. So if you're looking to contact them, I haven't had a lot of good experience with them actually answering the phone when I call. So I've been able to get a response every time, but it's just been a little more frustrating than some of the other campgrounds that I've worked with. I have to say that overall we've been here 2 nights now, and it's been pretty quiet. We haven't had any problems with anything. You're fairly close to the highway. It's right off the road, but I don't feel like it's been very loud. It's not a heavily traveled road. There's no semis or anything like that that's going to create a lot of noise. So it's been fairly quiet, very nice. The other downside I would say is the water pressure here is pretty low. The shower and everything is kind of like when we're boondocking and we're on just the water pump. It's about that kind of a pressure, and I expect a little bit higher when we're hooked up to water.
Hey guys, so this is a review of this campground by a kid's perspective. Here we go. So I like that it's really pretty. Like there's sunshine and there's shade and there's beautiful stuff around. There's like the green trees. It's just like springy and it's beautiful. But about this campground, I don't like that there's nothing to do. You can't make a campfire. You can't play on a playground. There's no playground. And they have a pool, but it's not open due to the weather. So guys, at this Lemon Cove campground, they have a nice dog park here.
So overall, this is a really nice campground. I give it pretty good ratings if you're coming over to Sequoia and Kings Canyon. Definitely a good place to stay, especially with the location. The price point for the value is a little bit off. We paid, with the Good Sam discount, we paid $65 a night. Again, you always expect to pay more for a campground with a pool, understandably, with the upkeep and so forth. So I think that without having the pool and there not being a playground or anything for kids to do, I think that the price point is a little bit high for what we're getting.